What a great weekend.
Si called me and said, I'm a believer.
I think because they told me when I was over in Lubbock.
Do you believe?
Yeah, they won the first game.
Well, we know it doesn't take much for Si to believe.
No,
Well,
Si,
no.
he was a skeptic.
No, I was a skeptic. I said, hey, this is just the first game. It's probably a fluke. Wait till they go up against Nebraska, and Nebraska beats them like 40 points. Well, hey, they go up against Nebraska. Nope, don't work.
I don't.
Okay.
What is he doing?
The only way
Nebraska
Nebraska will beat anybody by 40 is if they go negative. I don't think Nebraska can score 40 in 48 minutes.
Tell me what Coach Prime is doing that nobody else. Why aren't the other coaches
First
doing
and
this?
foremost,
He believes.
no, the boy looks good in a cowboy hat. Okay, hey,
That's a prerequisite.
hey, that's a prerequisite. The boy looks good in a cowboy.
Nick Saban looked like trash in a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
That's it.
So you get what he got.
Hey, there you go. Hey, cowboy hats have a lot to do with it, boys.
Hey, look, now I ain't talking trash, Alabama. Brian Kelly probably looked ridiculous in one, too. So
Look how good.
What do you
that
mean?
man
No. Look how good that boy looked in it.
He got a
Hey,
gold
you know,
whistle around.
Hey,
his
when you
neck.
look at that photo, what do you got? Hey, the word
to
should
touch that
say
whistle.
the word should say confidence.
Confidence. Yeah, you're right.
I'm serious.
But he's got a way with his team where they believe in what he's saying. I mean, he's got conviction. And
Hold on.
well, because he did it.
When did
Hey,
you?
he
when
did
you
it. This
play-
is not only
He
at
did
this
it.
school, he did it before.
You've held that whistle.
No, he would not take it off, but he said I could touch it.
When was this?
In Fort Worth, Texas, at an academy deal.
Oh.
He was fishing. We were fishing against each other. And I said, Coach, I got a question. He said,
Can I have your
what's
whistle?
that? And I said, can I touch that whistle?
He said,
Did you really?
No.
Yeah. Why? I mean, out of
Yeah.
all the things
yeah,
Deion
why would you
related,
wear a whistle at a fishing contest?
because I know what he was thinking. He was probably, oh my gosh, we got to take a picture or something
No,
like that. No, Coach, I just want to touch the whistle.
Is
Is it functional?
That's a gold whistle?
The ball moves inside of
Oh,
it,
yeah.
but I don't know if it makes. I didn't blow the whistle.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't about to.
Oh, it works. It
No,
works.
that's,
it works.
So did he talk to you? Was he
Yeah,
pretty cool?
no, he's a great fisherman. Yeah, he beat our butts. Yeah, he strapped us.
When
And of course, his partner was Greg Hackney. So if you know anything about fishing,
You're in trouble.
Yeah, he did good. But no, coaches. I think what coaches got going for him is that the players know that he's done it. He did it. He made a business out of it. And if you want to go learn the business of football, go play for Coach Prime. Because this day and age, a lot of these kids don't know the business side of football. Now that they can get paid
Oh, yeah.
and paid well legally above the table, who else would you want? Like,
You don't have to be Reggie Bush anymore.
no, you don't have to be, my cousin got a big donation to his nonprofit for, whatever. Like, no, you can legit sign your deals, and Coach Prime will look out for you, I think, and teach you about all that stuff, all the while making you a better man, too. I mean,
He's just a winner.
I like him. Yeah, no,
I met him before he was Coach Prime.
he was just Prime.
He was still just prime time.
He just Prime.
So he didn't have a gold whistle.
Yeah.
Well,
And
here's
he
the
was
thing.
awesome.
Any coach, okay, that keeps winning,
Mm-hmm.
he's got something the other ones don't have.
Yep.
Yeah. Now they're gonna look by the end of the season. They'll struggle a little bit because they're a new team still learning how to mesh together.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
they're good, and I mean they've got two fantastic playmakers. Which we are not a college football podcast, but it's just the best time of the year, and we follow it. So, Coach Prime, I'm still rooting for you, buddy.
I am too.
I'm rooting for you to do great things
And
in
now
Colorado and work your way back to Baton Rouge.
And
But-
now you got Uncle Si cheering for you.
Right.
Do you know what my instant messenger? Remember when we were kids and we were all talking on AOL Instant Messenger?
Uh-huh.
You know what my name was?
what?
Prime Time, and then my initials.
Of course,
But all because of Deion Sanders.
you didn't have a gold whistle. You just had a gold Rolex.
Nah,
That's tight. dude.
I wore a do-rag whenever I played baseball, though.
No, you didn't.
And I never stole a base in my life. Actually, I stole one. One time I made it.
First and third, and they didn't throw down.
No, it was second to third, and everybody was shocked that the slowest kid on the team was stealing. And so the catcher said, "Oh no," and threw it over the third baseman's head. The only reason I made it.
Oh man, that's funny.
Anyways,
No, I love it. Hey, and all you Texas fans, hook them. Mm-hmm. Hook them, boys. Good for y'all.
won't say it.
Maybe you need Willie to ride that cow again every time.
Yeah, was Willie on the cow?
He was on a cow. I don't know if it was the cow, but there was a longhorn that came through Duck Commander on Friday, and
And Willie rode him.
Willie He sat on him.
Okay. Hey, that's rode him.
Yeah. I don't think they went anywhere.
Yeah.
But
no steps were taken.
I'm not sure. I mean,
it was when the kids ride the elephants at the fair, it was less than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
The elephant walks in a circle. But
no, man, football's back and it's a lot of fun, especially when your youngins are sick like mine are. And that's all you're. But the problem is, I don't know about yours when they got sick, or Phillip, yours. The last thing they want to do while they're sick is be inside. So it makes it very difficult to keep up with football because, like, even the patio is not enough where I have a TV.
Yeah.
It's in the yard. It's in the swing. It's get away from everything we know and just be outside, which I am a huge fan of, by the way. Just, man, I need y'all to be in a little better mood when you're out there.
So we hadn't discussed that. You had a rough weekend.
It's not been fun. Yeah. No, since Friday night about midnight, it has kind of just sucked. But
real sickness.
Yeah. And the first one they've had ever, I guess, in 11 months. I mean, they had a little cold back in like March or something, but this one got them here. This one, they're negative for all the big viruses or whatever. So it's just some really souped up head cold, which they've successfully given to their father.
That's going around for sure.
Yeah.
You look good, though.
Oh, well, I don't feel good. So at least I got that going.
Well, like Dion says, look good, feel good, play good.
Yeah.
Play good, win good.
Yeah. I would not play good right now, I don't think. I'd probably get a few personal fouls just from pure aggravation.
Out attitude.
Yeah.
Grumpy Martin.
Hey, we're fine. The boys are okay. I mean, they can recover from this, obviously. So there's a lot of people with kids going through a lot worse things. But yeah, we have found out, I haven't felt like this since like month 3. You really, when you have kids that sleep, you don't realize how much you take that for granted. And I am realizing that currently.
Question.
Yeah.
Why do you watch football?
Because I played football and I finally find it supremely entertaining.
Why do you?
Because men get to be men for 60 minutes and take on each other, and at the end of it, they can stop and shake hands and say "good game." One of the few things that happens anymore.
Have a good competition, and then also
have a good spirited competition,
sportsmanship. Oh, okay.
And then go shake and hug and take pictures and all that after the game. And say, "Man, you whooped my butt." I wish a lot more of that existed in the world.
Yep.
Instead of people getting mad and harboring grudges.
Wanting to shoot each other.
The fans could learn a lot from the players after the game, really.
I watch it for one reason nowadays.
Coach Prime?
Well, he's one of them. But no. I'm amazed, at some how small some of the super players are.
Small?
Yeah.
He watched Saints yesterday and saw Rashid Shaheed.
No, I'm looking at the talent. Okay, but nowadays you got to think. Okay, they play it when they're little. Okay, they got good coaches when they're little now.
Mm-hmm.
And then go all the way through. They got a good high school coach. They got a good college coach. They go to the pros, got a good pro.
Oh, the game is better now than it's ever been.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be really...
The talent on the field is what gets me.
Which is why I think you see some of the traditional powers kind of struggle a little bit, because the game all around is better.
And it's always changing.
And the athletes are better.
They're more talent. It's more talent.
And NIL has forever changed college football. So, I mean, let's call that what it is.
I love football.
I do too. And I'm so sad in February when it's gone.
I quit football in the 8th grade because I was terrible at football. I was bad.
Well, let's take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Martin, you know some of our fans, like Cole, think we're just saying stuff in these commercials and we don't actually do it.
Yeah, they think it's all the same one. They don't realize we have to read them every time.
But they're like, oh, you probably they pay you to say that. But with Factor Meals, I said, no, man. Cole, who was just in town, came by the store. I was like, look in the fridge. That Factor Meal's in there because I eat one every day because they're that good.
Did you share a Factor Meal with Cole?
No, man. No,
he ain't gonna do that.
Hey, probably should.
You'll only go so far.
Hey, get your own.
Get your own. But no, I just had one. I had an Italian herb chicken with the cool mashed potatoes and the broccoli. That broccoli is good. I don't know how they make broccoli somewhere else and ship it to me, and it tastes good, but they do it every time.
Look, I'm telling you right now, I didn't realize until the boys got sick just how convenient they really can be. Like, there's not sleep and all that. You're like, yeah, of course. But, last night we had to run the hospital, got home, it was 9:00 and had nothing to eat in theory. Open that door up. There's Factor meals ready in 2 minutes. We ate good. Tried to go to sleep, but it was nice to not have to eat a cold sandwich or to, just not eat nothing before bed. We actually got to eat something good and good for us, and and try to get a little sleep while we're trying to get them better. So look, use them for whatever purpose it is. You never know what life's going to throw at you and kill your schedule, take time from you. All these things, they're a great backup plan if they're nothing else, y'all. And we eat them. In fact, I had the jalapeno lime chicken again.
That thing's
because
fantastic.
every time it pops up on the menu,
Click it.
add it. Even if it's not in there originally, take that out, put that in.
Click it.
Because I really like it. And it is that simple. And this autumn, you can adjust your stride without missing a step. Choose from 34 plus weekly flavor pack, fresh, never frozen meals ready to eat in just 2 minutes. Level up with Gourmet Plus options prepared by chefs and ready to eat in record time. Treat yourself to upscale meals with premium ingredients like broccolini, links, truffle butter, and asparagus. Look, if you're too busy running around during the day, think about lunch. Keep your energy up with lunch to go. Effortless, wholesome meals like grain bowls and salad toppers that are ready to eat when you're on the go. No microwave needed. And if you want to do calorie conscious, they got you covered. Most of them are the smart meals or the calorie smart meals, 550 calories or less.
It's a no-brainer. And it's cheaper than if you get in your car, go somewhere, go through a drive-through, you get back, you eating. By then, it ain't even good anyway. It is all around the best way to do lunch. Martin, here's my app right here. This week, sun-dried tomato chicken, boom. Cavatappi and Italian-style pork ragu, boom. Chicken Alfredo pasta, I really like that one. It's that easy, and it's a full menu. You get to pick. I'd pick 6 from all 30 something.
No matter what kind of diet you're on, they got something for you.
They got you covered.
If you get off in the weeds and those weird diets, they still have something for you. But if you want to add some good stuff, you can add apple cinnamon pancakes, bacon and cheddar egg bites, potato, bacon, and egg breakfast skillet. Or if you need a wellness boost, you can get beverage options like cold pressed juices, shakes, and smoothies. And with Factor, you can rest assured you're making a sustainable choice. They offset 100% of delivery emissions, source 100% renewable electricity for production sites and offices, and feature sustainably sourced seafood in their meals. This September, get Factor and enjoy eating well without the hassle. Simply choose your meals, enjoy fresh flavor pack meals delivered to your door, ready in just 2 minutes. No prep, no mess. All you have to do is head to factormeals.com/duck50 and use code duck50 to get 50% off. That's code duck50 at factormeals.com/duck50 to get 50% off. So what do you want to talk about, Si?
Well, I asked a question down. Me and Phillip was just on the Unashamed podcast.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, and I asked the question.
Who were you on it with?
Jason and Phil and Al and
everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. Y'all had a packed house.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I woke up the other night, and here's what was in my mind. If you were God, what would you do with the human race?
Boy, I'm glad I ain't got to make that decision.
No. Just think about that, though, really. Because everybody's always saying, I can't believe God let that happen. God ain't the one that's letting all this happen to you.
This got deep quick.
Yeah.
Well, it's because of Adam's sin.
Yeah.
The world is slighted toward things that are bad and illness and sickness and everything else.
I thought as males we always threw that on Eve. No.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Eve threw it on Adam. Adam threw it on Eve.
Here's the reason I asked that, okay? This is for all the listeners, okay? I want you to tell us, okay, how can we help the human race to be better?
We as the duck call room?
The
or
duck
we
call
as
room
people?
and the nation.
Very
Okay.
serious turn.
How can we help? And I'll give you the first clue. Okay? There's two commands God gave us. Love him first with everything you got, and then go, horizontal, and then love your neighbor as yourself. Because I don't know of anybody that hates himself. Because if he does, he's got mental problems.
Yeah.
Okay, but how can we help the human race? Okay, because the reason I'm saying this, okay, we got people out there that are making drugs and selling it for the money and ruining lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely not love for your neighbor.
No, that ain't loving your neighbor.
Mm-mm.
You're taking advantage of him, okay, for $1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that boy we saw who held the sign up that said, "Give me money for drugs." And
New
I
York.
was like, "I'm not going to give you money for drugs, but I'll give you money for food." But it's that mindset where he said, "I don't want that." There's a lot of people who that's what they're chasing.
Yeah, I even told him. I said, "Hey, look, I'll go and rent you a room, pay for the room for you to stay in, if you're homeless, or I will take you to that restaurant right over there in New York City, one of the finest, and buy you whatever you want to eat and pay for it." He said, "No, man, I want drugs. I want money for drugs." I said, "Hey, you idiot, I'm not going to give you money for drugs."
Idiot.
No. And I left him with this. I said, "Hey," he said, "Duck Dynasty sucks." I said, "Well, hey, that's your opinion, dude.
He did.
And you're welcome to it. But I'm not going to help you, give you money for drugs."
I would have questions about how a homeless person has watched Duck Dynasty.
Yeah. I think a couple of them were in Times Square, but I doubt he was there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You might have a TV
Well,
somewhere.
good example. What y'all talking about is, okay, you see them all over the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, especially in Nashville. Signs talking about, hey, need money for whatever, do that. What you don't see is, hey, there's a Mercedes Benz parked around the corner where he's standing. Okay, after he does his day's work, he gets in that and drives home in a mansion.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big believer like you. Like when people approach me at gas stations and stuff, I'm like, "Hey, can I get 20 for gas?" "No, but I'll come over and swipe my card and pump you $20.
Yeah.
And if they balk at that, I'm like, "No, bro, we're good." Or, "Can I get some water?" "Yeah, come with me inside. I'll buy you a bottle of water. I'm going to get me a Powerade anyway."
No.
Something like that.
No, I want the money.
Yeah.
No, there's too many ways.
You ain't getting that.
There's too many ways that you can help people by giving money to, programs that are designed to help these people.
Absolutely.
You handing out the money, you don't know what's going to happen. And I'm sure it's with a good heart, but you just can't do it. I told my mom, I was like, stop giving money to those people.
Yeah.
Because they're not using it.
Yeah, I make them
say they need it for.
I make them go with me, or or do it myself, or
I'll
stuff
help
like
you.
that. Yeah, I'll help you, but
hey,
I'm not just freely
I'm not
giving
gonna give you money just so you next thing I know you run around the corner and you're doing a drug deal with some dude.
Now I still do empty my change deal for the firemen out there.
Oh,
with
yeah,
their
they got
boots
the
at
boot?
Heck yeah. No, I love that for like muscular dystrophy or whatever.
Yeah.
When the firemen work all the traffic lights and all that stuff, that's one place I ain't got to go nowhere.
You know where that money's going.
I'm gonna hand you here everything in my cup holder. Here you go, buddy.
So they have the boots and they have whatever, and you know what it's going for. But me and Alicia pulled up to a 4-way, and there was 2 guys there, and they had boots, but they didn't have a sign. They didn't have anything.
Wasn't no fire department. They just had a boot.
But they're walking up to cars, and they're like, "Oh." So they came up to our car. Alicia rolled the window down. She said, "What are y'all representing?" And I was like, "Uh-oh, if it's getting mugged or something." She was like, No. She rolled the window. She said, "Go."
But the fire department generally has a big fire truck
right
at the intersection.
People are just standing on the side of the road trying to get money.
Yeah, we're going to have to send them a cease and desist letter for copying. They plagiarizing now, man. You can't be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's that. But I will give money to those kinds of and to organizations. But somebody come ask me for something, I'm just going to buy you whatever you ask me for if I can.
What if it's drugs?
I ain't got none of that, and I don't know where to find it. And if he says, "Oh, we can go in the back parking lot," I'm like, "No, bro, you're on your own."
On your own there, Hoss.
You got the wrong feller, but if it's fuel or food, let's go. Come on, I'll go either one. I'll go with you.
And just because you don't give it to them, you don't need to feel bad about it.
No,
don't feel bad about it.
No, they try to make the human race have a guilt trip.
Yeah, no, there's plenty of ways to give.
Yeah,
and they know that too.
Absolutely, they do.
So
I'm pretty good at not feeling bad about it. Maybe too good.
How much that hand at Sam's clipped you for out there at that little red light?
This one? When I want to give him money because he's saluting. Every time you drive by, I'm like, that guy.
He's never clipped me for a dime.
Yeah, I saw that one time. Then folks went out there.
Put them dead animals all around where he was.
Only in West Monroe, people went around scooping up roadkill and just piled it right there where he stands. Like basically saying,
ran him off.
Get out of here.
That's an aggressive take.
That's very aggressive, but I will admire the dedication because, man, roadkill is at all levels of smell, and I'm not that mad at it. But
I rarely go many places where I see that though. The new guy at Taco Bell, I drive past him every time I film, and just I'll look at him and wave.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? I'm driving in the air conditioner. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen the ones at Walmart where they got their kids and dog with them?
Mm-mm.
Oh my
I don't go to
goodness,
Walmart.
If you
that
got
breaks
a dog,
my heart.
No, if you got a dog, that means you shouldn't have a dog. Dogs are, don't get me started. No,
Dogs are a luxury item.
Yeah. I'm going to get canceled if we keep going down this road.
All right, let me go back for the first started with. Hey,
Sorry, Si.
How can we help?
Hey,
You
how
ain't need
can
a
we-
dog if you
how
ain't got a
can we
job.
help? Okay, the human race become better.
Don't have a dog if you ain't got
There
a
you go. I like it, folks. Drop a comment. Uncle
Yeah.
Si
I like
doesn't,
it.
Uncle Si doesn't ask for comments
He
very
wants
often.
to know.
Send an email in,
So
too.
send an email. Hey, look, use the little voice thing we ask
Yeah.
you to do. We play your voice on air. So
One
if you have a
person did, and
suggestion,
they got on.
Yeah.
Actually, two people did.
Look.
Other person, you went really.
Here's the thing: you may come up with something
long.
that it will revolutionize.
The duck call room.
No, the human race.
That too.
or that.
Okay, that will help
Both.
us out to become better human beings in all areas.
Well, let's take a break.
Yeah,
That's a good
hey.
one to go on. Let's take a break. We'll
Hey.
be back right after this.
Hey, look, if you've stumbled upon this podcast, we're here to tell you how to work out harder, how to get the perfect body, and how to be the healthiest version of yourself you can. Wait, no, we're not. We're just regular dudes. But we do all do one thing. We drink AG1 every morning.
AG1, yes, we do.
McMillan, you've been doing it.
I mean, we love it. Me and Alicia started drinking it. Christian was talking about it, and then Johnny D told us more about it.
And if you're wondering what is AG1, it's a daily foundational nutrition supplement that supports whole body health. I gave it a try. I wanted better gut health, better sleeping. I've been sleeping like a baby.
All you got to tell me is it's one scoop.
One
One
scoop.
One
Look,
scoop will do you.
one scoop will do you.
That's it.
Take a scoop, put it in the water, shake that up, drink it every morning. When you do that, you're replacing all those pills and vitamins and supplements. You ain't got to have a whole medicine cabinet. You just got to have one scoop. AG1 was designed with ease in mind so you can live healthier and better without having to do a lot. It's seriously the healthiest thing you can do in under 1 minute. Why take all those different things when you can just mix one scoop of powder in water once a day? Drink AG1 every morning. You're going to be feeling better. How do you feel?
I love it, absolutely. I wouldn't do without it. Every day, me and my wife. We
And
drink it.
It's cheaper than one of them fancy cups of coffee that
You're going to
probably
spend
get.
that money somewhere.
Or an energy drink.
Go with AG1.
Drink AG1 and you'll feel better. Your immune system, all the things will feel better. So if you want to take ownership over your health, try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first purchase. Go to drinkag1.com/duck. That's drinkag1.com/duck. Check it out. I know how we can make the human race better. Don't pay for the person's food behind you.
Don't confuse everybody.
It's a bad deal.
Yeah, don't confuse everybody.
And then they feel pressure.
buy the lunch for the workers.
Yeah.
Like, let me buy your lunch. What do you normally get? Here you go.
You know when the Chick-fil-A line starts that? I got no problem being the guy that ends it. Sweet.
Oh, thanks.
I
See
win
y'all.
today. Somebody paid for my lunch. I don't have to pay. I don't know what they ordered.
Hey, there's only one
Yeah.
way to get to a Rolex.
I'm a terrible person. Hey, easy.
I knew that'd get Phil.
Easy.
It cracks me
I
up.
knew that'd get Phil.
He could fire back, but he's not going to.
I'm not going to. I'm a bad person.
no, it's
Get a job.
No.
What are we doing?
Oh,
The subliminal messages I love.
I do want to say this weekend here in town, Sadie
Crushed it again.
hosted her Live Original, her LO Sister conference, and a lot of folks came by Duck Commander on Friday. They got in town early. We were shorthanded anyway, so I basically ended up working in the store. So I met most of them that
I
decided to come here, took pictures with a bunch of them. And Sadie, you don't listen to us, and that's okay. But man, you're killing it, and what a cool thing to be doing for the young females of this country. Like, that was really cool. All of the people in there, I looked up one time. I said, I don't think I've ever looked in this store, and I've been the only male. So congratulations.
The 4 males that came with their wives to town did come by the honey hole.
Yeah,
All 4 of them.
And one of them stopped by here and brought us snacks from Bucky.
Okay.
That was our friend Cole.
That was Cole. So we got jerky, we got nuts. There may or may not be a brand new Bucky's stuffed chicken in the freezer.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
I haven't taken it. I wanted to at least offer it to everybody. It's a jambalaya stuffed chicken.
Is it just one?
It's just one.
Paper, rock, scissors.
Yep.
Yeah. Or y'all can just have it. And
You can have it.
you
had to work in the Duck Commander store.
our little Debbie friend
Oh.
came to the conference.
I got
And she made a hand delivery.
Hold on with her. What's her name again?
I don't remember, but
Hold
you
on.
better be careful, buddy.
Yeah, no, I'm mad at her.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you
No.
ain't. No,
I
you
got her
ain't.
business card here. Hold
You're
on.
not mad at her. You
That's right, you're not
bite
mad
your
at her.
tongue because if
I'm-
these shipments quit coming, we're going to find another chair. So
Okay, I don't have her name. I've lost. Oh, Sierra.
Sierra.
Yeah, and her friend. They have a podcast called Be the Light Podcast. They gave me this.
Okay.
Because they upset me. Because they walk in the honey hole, and you can tell when people walk into a tackle shop when they might not necessarily be there for a tackle shop experience in West Monroe. I'm like, these people don't fit in. And then her husband.
Are you profiling?
Yes, I am 100.
Oh, okay. I was just checking.
But there's the husband that was with Sierra. I was like, this guy fits in. So I'm doing my thing. I forget what I was doing, but I was working. He comes up to me. He's like, hey, man, good to meet you. I was like, oh, he's like, yeah, my wife is actually the person with the little Debbie's. I said, she is in this building? And he goes, yeah. I said, oh, no. That girl wore a Bass Pro Shop into my store and then expected Little Debbie's to make me feel better.
Is Bass Pro really your competition? Why do you keep getting mad about this?
They are.
Are they really? Really?
100%.
Significantly?
Yes.
See, because they don't even have a store within an hour and a half of here.
They got a website.
Well, so do we. We sell crappie baits on it. Are we your competition?
No.
Here you are.
No, you're not.
That's what I'm saying.
we are.
You're
Like,
not. They are.
That's what I'm saying. Like
It's a joke, Martin.
now, if Tackle Warehouse did you offer to swap her Bass Pro hat for a honey hole hat if she threw it in the trash?
No, she just bought one.
Oh, okay. There you go. Because that's what I always used to do at the.
But I told her, I said, I'm gonna make fun of you for wearing a Bass Pro hat on the podcast.
At the trade
So I had-
shows, when I'd see somebody with a duck hunting hat that wasn't Duck Commander, I say, "Hey, if you throw that away, I'll give you this one."
See, and that's
they'd be like, "My granddaddy gave me this hat,"
Yeah.
and I'd be like, "Hey, man, if you want a brand new hat, that one looks a little old. I got you right here,
That's
buddy."
the rule.
Stands.
Here.
And now they may have went back and got them out of the trash after I left, but it was always fun. It
That's
was
the
always
rule.
I always loved seeing the look on their face whenever you ask them to throw away their hat. It was so much fun. But Sierra, he's not mad at you too.
I'm not mad at all.
You take that back because I've got pumpkin brownies and other things
Oh,
here
pumpkin
that
brownies.
are reasons I'm not mad. And I'm very thankful for Sierra and fans like her and Cole who take the time and go out of their way and bring us stuff. So
Cole was a salesman.
Cole was good. I enjoyed getting to chat with him. I talked to him for about an hour, probably, because I was working in the store. Man, what else was I going to do?
Cole came here for a women's conference weekend, and he was ready to talk to any man.
Yeah, I told him, I said, it's a shame it's this weekend. If it's next weekend, I'll take you teal hunting or something. I mean, I got nothing for you to do this weekend, bro. And little did I know I was going to go home to sick kids, too. So, it wouldn't. I couldn't have done nothing with you, Cole, anyway. So, but.
Did you go to the conference?
Nope.
I heard like my
Not a
sister-in-law
woman.
actually came down and went to it, and I asked her after them both nights, and she said she really loved it. So
My
Sadie-
daughter went to it and she loved it. She said that was great, probably the best one, and she was so excited. And her friends, they all went.
So
Well, Sadie is a fabulous speaker.
yeah, absolutely. And Sadie,
Okay.
Olivia, Emma, Steph, Freddie. There's a bunch of females that work on that Live Original team, and I can't remember all their names, but y'all are killing it. Thank y'all for doing that. Like it's a lot of work. I see what y'all put into it. So y'all are killing it. Now get your mess out of our warehouse and we'll call it good. No, they are fantastic, and we help in any way we can on that deal too. So we did a lot of their merch and stuff for them, helping out and getting it over there. And
Allison
all that
helped
stuff.
out this weekend, and she got to man the Chick-fil-A booth for lunch. She said she gave out like 300 chicken sandwiches, and she did not. I said, how many times did you say my pleasure? Because that's kind of like the dream, right?
Yeah.
Didn't say it.
Did she say anything?
She just handed
Just
them out.
nodded.
Just went Allison. I was like,
$6.
You didn't say my pleasure? And she was like, nope. I said, this was your one shot.
Did she wear a red shirt?
Hard to say. Wow. I don't pay that close of attention, Martin.
Well, she'll be glad to know it.
I think there was like a volunteer shirt. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I got you. Staff shirt. if you
Didn't
will.
say my pleasure.
Oh, man. But
I've always wanted to work at Chick-fil-A just to say my pleasure.
I was hoping Si was going to make an appearance at the Live Original Conference. He'd have fit right in there. Look at it.
And nobody.
All they got to do is tell him.
I would have probably showed up.
Social media marketing doesn't get to you.
That's right. Didn't get to me, boy.
Doesn't trickle down, no.
He was gonna.
Well, they
check
had a
his
massive
Instagram.
call campaign, but I'm sure you hung up on them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He loves to hang
phone
up on
tree.
Yeah,
people.
hey, if it wasn't the right number, no. They got the robo killer in.
Yeah.
Speaking of robo killers, I've got a new thing. If you text me to vote for you, I'm not voting for you.
I report it as junk.
Yeah. Unsubscribe, and I'm not voting for you. Just so we're clear.
Who texted you to vote for?
I don't even know.
Everybody.
I've got a list, and when I walk in there, you're out just because you texted me. You
Everybody
don't know me.
but these guys, yeah.
So my vote's not going to matter because I'm going to vote for the guy that gets 7 votes or Kanye West or something like that.
I want to
With
be
this
in,
rule because everybody texts me.
I want to be in charge of the smear campaigns, you know.
Do it.
Justin Martin's running for office. Justin tried to cancel Christmas.
Oh, I'll give you plenty of.
But Si Robertson
I'll
loves
give you
Christmas.
plenty of dirt on me. It doesn't matter.
We're about to walk into that.
I'm a firm believer that the politicians also have passed. So like if
yeah.
judging this off of, I'm just worried about what you're currently doing. If you judge me off my past, I'm in trouble. So
We are.
I'm guilty as charged on it. Like guilty. So
Are we voting for something in November? Or something?
what? State representative and
State representative.
police jury and
There's so many road signs.
Oh, they're
They're
everywhere.
everywhere.
yeah, and soon enough they'll all be taken down and have posted written on the back of them, or they'll turn into rifle targets. That's what I love about
Or
North Louisiana.
you'll find these old signs in some parking lot, just piles of them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's wild.
The street corner right beside my house, Green Road and Arkansas Road. They're probably all running for the same thing. How am I supposed to
Hey,
pick?
what you ought to do is slide in there
sign.
with a honey hole banner, just low key.
Just put
you ain't
John-
even got to pay for it. Just
On
walk
every
up
one.
there and
Just sticker on.
We should make fake signs for Si.
Si Robertson for president.
State
Si
representative.
Robertson police jury, and just go put them around town
Washed
and
off hair.
see like when people go to vote if they're upset that he's not on the ballot.
They'll write his name in.
Si, what would you do as police juror?
Uh-oh.
Fix Shinny Lake.
That's kind of like charge of roadways and transportation and stuff around.
We'll have to tell him all the problems
Would you
first.
fix Philpott Road?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pothole Road.
Philpott Hole Road. Wow, what a life.
What?
That road's awful. It is.
You should run for police jury. I'd vote for you.
Well, hey, most roads that we have are awful.
Yeah, they're terrible. Our highway department.
Well, there's too many logging trucks.
Yeah.
Okay, and they don't do what that, I was in Germany 12 and a half years in my military career. You need to put a solid, firm foundation down
Yep.
for a road.
That sounds almost biblical.
Oh, no. Well, hey, no, because I'm telling you.
We got our verse of the day right there.
Hey, that's why, like the Autobahns, they drive 160. One thing about the Germans, whatever's on the speedometer, they're going to drive it.
Oh, all the way at the other end.
Oh, hey, if it says 160, go, and that's farther to go, it's going to be pegged on 160.
I wouldn't make it long in Germany.
Okay.
They'd run me.
I stay right in the hardy middle of the speedometer.
Johnny D, have you been out to Si's house lately?
No.
Been a while.
Last time he did, he got kicked off the porch.
No, he didn't.
I wouldn't go back either.
So let me tell you why I
That's
asked.
very nice.
Because Si likes to pull right up to the front where the steps are.
Oh, yeah.
He blocks everything off.
No.
Well,
Si doesn't park in a parking spot.
No.
Si parks where he can get out of his
the
car.
easiest
and not
access.
touch
I
the
am
ground
parking.
and hit
Hey,
the
no,
porch.
wait a minute. You said I don't park in the parking spot. I'm parking in my
He's
parking
making
spot.
a parking spot. So it
Okay. My parking spot is right at the steps.
it got so muddy and you couldn't do anything. You couldn't go inside his house without getting mud all over you. Finally, he brings the concrete guys in.
No. That was my lovely redheaded woman.
Well, they come in
Hey,
and they
it has
pour
to do with spending money.
a concrete pad in order for him to drive on and get out. I mean, it's
Well, you've made it.
look.
What's a square of concrete? About 12 grand?
more.
15.
15?
When you
Well, you didn't get a deal.
50
That's
feet.
unfortunate.
50 feet, 8 foot wide, I think.
Yeah. Well, no, you actually got a pretty good deal. 400
You can't
square
hide
feet.
rednecks with money. Just concrete pads.
Well, hey, look,
Do I want to mow it?
my wife got tired of me coming in muddy feet.
Y'all want to park here?
And
Well, I had a
anybody
big
that
hole.
came over,
Concrete.
I had a big hole right there where you parked the truck.
now you just got to walk
first
around
line
this
of
truck. to
defense
get
at
in.
his house has always been his truck.
That's right.
You had
Yeah.
to navigate that to get to the steps.
That's
Like,
true.
Right. That's right.
you had an extra time. He had an extra chance to get his gun loaded if you wasn't supposed to be there. Like, because you got to
trust
go
me.
around the truck to get to
no,
the
I
steps.
don't have to. Hey, I don't
That's
have to load
exactly
it.
right.
I don't have to load
Well,
it.
you may want to put another one in, an extra.
Right.
He just got to go click, click.
Yeah.
No, I don't even have to do that.
No, he just go.
Mine's one of them Western models. All I got to do is just let's spin it around, play. Since the bullet goes off.
Oh wow, what a life!
Let's take him.
Yeah, great.
Ooh, man, I slept hard, Martin.
I hate you.
Oh,
Martin, I slept and I woke up and I sent my kids to school and I was like, I'm gonna lay my head back down for just a second. And next thing I knew, my wife was back home from dropping the kids off at school. I was like, well, I'm late for work because of my pillow.
Well, good for you.
It is a great pillow.
My head hasn't really got to
That
hit
is-
my pillow much over the past 72 hours with sick kids, but boy, every time it does, it feels good.
It's gonna feel great tonight when you get to, Martin.
Yeah, hopefully.
you ought
I'm
to be ashamed of yourself.
What?
Accusing your pillow that you was late for work.
I was
You
that
talking about a
comfortable.
bad one? That's a bad one, JD. You know,
Maybe
hey,
something else.
But they are that good.
Dad, I'm sorry about what he just said.
Hey, it's because Mike Lindell's been working for 20 years on making the perfect pillow.
Yeah, and to celebrate that 20 years, Mike Lindell and all the MyPillow employees want to thank each and every
That's
one
right,
of us
boys.
and give us the lowest price in history on their MyPillows. Queen size MyPillows are regularly priced at $69.98, but right now they're only $19.98. And for just $10 more, you can get the king size. All you have to do is go to mypillow.com, click on the radio podcast square to get Mike's amazing offer on the queen size MyPillow for only $19.98, or call 800-969-3137 and use promo code DUCK. MyPillow's patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs to help you get the best sleep ever. And in addition to this special anniversary offer on MyPillows, you'll receive deep discounts on all MyPillow products such as bed sheets, pet beds, my slippers, and so much more. So take advantage of the biggest sale in MyPillow's history. Go ahead and knock some Christmas people off your list. Get that over with. Get some slippers for your woman.
Boom.
I'm telling you, she's going to love them.
I love them.
And especially if you're up at all hours of the night walking back and forth to the kids' room. So you need stuff for your
Quality
feet.
slippers are important.
Hey,
protect
do
your
not,
toes.
Do not try the pillows to fault if I'm late for work.
I wouldn't
Your
recommend that
boss
one.
is not going to buy it. Even
Ain't
though,
gonna buy it.
Hey, it's a lot of truth.
But do try the towels when you get out of the shower.
That's right.
because,
Hey, because they're lovely.
And if you do get to lay down and go to sleep, if the only thing better than resting your head on a MyPillow is wrapping a MyPillow sheet around you.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how it gets any better than that. So if you want to give that a whirl, all you have to do is go to mypillow.com or call 800-969-3137 and use promo code
Duck.
to take advantage of Mike's special offer on his MyPillow. That's mypillow.com, promo code
Duck.
or call 800-969-3137. Who's the last dog you had, Merlin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a rattlesnake got him.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like
But
rattlesnakes.
Merlin was like, what, 15 or something?
He was
I mean,
old.
he was old.
Yeah.
Like,
That's an old
so
dog.
he had a good run even for the rattlesnake guy.
What kind of dog was Merlin?
Do what?
What kind of dog was he?
A Dotson, what is it?
A wiener dog?
Wiener dog.
Weenier.
Who waddled everywhere he went.
Yeah.
He was a little, he kind of like Sweet Pea, a little on the heavy side. If,
Oh,
you
yeah.
live,
He was like Dublin, but smaller.
if you live at size, you are well fed unless you're Si. Like,
Well, hey, I'm well fed. It just don't, you know.
it don't stick, does it?
Yeah, it don't stick. Kay's been trying to fat me up, since her first date with my brother.
Ain't her. If it ain't
Ain't
worked by,
happening.
if it ain't
Yeah.
worked by now, give up.
Yeah. Hey, give it up.
I've seen the man eat about a dozen hamburgers and a half gallon
Ooh,
of ice
hey.
cream, and nothing happens to him.
Hey. Oh, now I'm going to. I got rid of the black walnut.
About time.
Yeah,
You need
good.
to change.
Yeah, no. I'm on the
Mint
I'm
chocolate
on
chip.
the chocolate coated, vanilla ice cream sticks.
Oh, the drumstick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Mickey Mouse ear ones?
Hey,
Oh, or the ones with a stick in them.
no, the one with a stick in it was a heavy chocolate.
Okay.
Over vanilla.
Praise
Okay, and I ate about 4 boxes.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how many's in there.
A week?
Oh yeah.
How many you eat a day?
3 or 4.
I've been on.
Hey, look.
Hey, that's part of the slim slow diet.
I'm not. Look, I ain't mad at you. You 75. You've earned to eat whatever you want to eat. So I
don't even think we told them.
What?
When I was in Lubbock,
we
went to a steakhouse and we got in a big argument
Oh yeah.
about my,
made up.
No, my medium plus.
Yeah,
Medium plus.
About Si Robertson's steak scale, or however you would want to say that.
Hey,
He's got his own. An
Hey, look,
unfortunate amount of people.
and look,
have
I'm going to
jumped on
tell
board
you,
with it.
okay, I've got it down to a science,
Called temperature.
okay? Hey, temperature is gas stove halfway,
He's been
medium,
working on it.
Oh no.
halfway, iron skillet, okay, and you flip this thing, what you do is you buy a 8-ounce filet mignon that's about, it can be 4 to 3 inches.
Good grief.
An 8-ounce
Yeah, it's 8 ounce, okay.
It's like a
about
spare
4 inches
tire.
thick. Look, and what you do is
If you turn it the other way, it'll only be 2 inches.
no, look, well, no. Yeah, hey, here's the deal. It's this way. Well, guess what you do?
It's a cylinder.
Hey, no.
Yeah, it's
You stick-
it's
you
like
take
a
the fork.
Vienna sausage steak
No.
fillet. Like
No. no. But anyway, you get a fork,
some
big
kind
one.
of interesting
Okay.
Sharp one.
a
Look,
meat
you stick it
there.
in the side and you turn it up like this. You turn it up this way. Sear that for 2 minutes. Turn it over on the other one. Sear that for 2 minutes.
This is
Then
how you ordered a steak in Lubbock?
Oh, no.
No,
that's-
he told this story to the head chef who came out and
Yeah.
said, "What is medium plus?"
Yeah.
And so I said, "Oh, it's easy. Let me tell you this story."
Yeah.
Go.
And then, hey, because what I'm doing is I'm searing the outside of that steak.
And what you end up with,
Okay. And look, no. What you end up with is, hey,
That stuff's good.
when you take the
My boy
knife.
Kevin made good beef jerky.
No. When you take the knife and cut it, it's light pink in the middle. Okay. And juice is running everywhere. And it literally melts in your mouth.
hey, you know my favorite part of this
What?
when it comes to cooking, eat whatever the heck you like. Who cares what everybody else?
Oh, no. Hey.
Like if
yeah.
that's how you like it, eat it. You're
Hey,
not gonna catch any flack from me.
This is the finest.
I will.
This is the finest steak you'll
There's a
ever eat
difference
in
when you
your
throw
life.
leftovers in your carry-on. That's
hey.
that's a different level. I will give you a little something about that.
You
But you
can-
ate it how you wanted to that night. I was cool with
Hey,
it.
you can eat whatever you want, but you can be chastised for what you want to eat.
Cause
Yeah,
see, I got to
that's
tell
fine.
my wife now. Okay, look, you used to thaw one out. Now you need to thaw 2.
One for her.
So she can
No.
eat with you?
No, I'm gonna eat 2 of them.
He's 76 now.
I'm
He eats
going.
4
I'm going.
ice
I'm
cream
going
cones.
to 16 ounces now. Cause
That's
I
a-
won't eat both of them.
Somebody calls
They're
that
that
pound.
good. I'm telling you.
And you're making them?
Oh yeah.
What do you
I'm
cook?
cooking.
What do you have for your sides when you cook those steaks?
Ice cream bars.
Nope. No, that's dessert. That's dessert.
No.
What I have, look, they've got a little round tomato in Brookshire's. It's called a
Cherry.
no.
Oh,
Great.
It's a flavor pops. I think is what they call.
they come in a little green tub thing.
Well,
A little
no, it's
plastic deal over 'em.
Little
Yeah.
plastic
Yeah,
thing
that's
with
it.
thing
Yeah.
over them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mom eats them
Hey,
things
and
like I eat in the
Hey,
meals.
look, they've got them in a little deal. It's about 4x4. Like make this and then make it about that high,
Yeah.
and it's about like this. It's hey, you cut about half of the tomatoes up, and then you salt and pepper them heavy. Okay, and then you cook your steak, and then you eat it. And hey, and you stop it up every time you cut a little piece off. You cut it in half.
So
and
juicy.
It just drips all over you. It's delicious.
He's a steak and tomato man.
Oh yeah,
which is
steak and
rare.
tomato man. Okay,
I've
And that's
heard
it.
Steak
Just
and
that's
potato
it.
man.
That's it. And
No
then,
salad, no.
And then after you got that, then you get 2 ice cream bars.
Oh, 2.
Wash
Yeah,
it all
too.
down. And that's
Hey,
just
that's
a
what-
normal Tuesday night for you.
There it is. That's my evening meal.
I mean,
Filet mignon with tomatoes.
I long for the days to get back there because now my evening meals are kind of like chicken nuggets and
Whatever you
whatever
can
the boys
grab.
don't eat, whatever we made for the
Leftovers.
boys and they didn't eat. Like, yeah, let me have that.
Martin, I'm at almost a decade of that, so it's not changing anytime soon.
What's your youngest?
4.
4. So I'm at least in it till 4. Okay, that's cool. Maybe when she turns 5, she'll eat her own stuff, and you can
hold
cook
on.
for everybody. And they eat something other than chicken nuggets.
That spoiled little 4-year-old ain't the problem. It's the boys. No, she like Allison boiled shrimp the other day to put in her lunchbox. I said, this girl is 4.
Okay, hey, here's the deal.
To take to school?
To take to school, boiled shrimp in the lunchbox, because that's what Lottie woke up at 7 a.m. She's like, I'll have a salad and boiled shrimp. And I was like, and we said, yes.
My pleasure.
You'd think it's like her dad wears a Rolex.
No, that ain't.
That's what you're requesting for lunch. Wow.
I mean, this kid is high class when it comes to food, though. She'll turn her nose up at like mac and cheese.
She ain't on that line.
She ain't on mac and cheese?
Last night, she was in the refrigerator because she ain't even big enough to open. She gets on a chair, opens the refrigerator, climbs in, and she got 3 pounds of carrots on the counter, and she's just eating them.
Oh,
she's very health conscious.
Her and Waylon would be tight.
I mean,
all the boy eats.
It's her food stuff's weird.
Okay.
But shrimp for lunch, I had to call a time.
Boiled shrimp for lunch that's
big time.
Si, what were you saying?
Don't tell my kids that
I was gonna
Allison did
ask
that
him,
because they're going to feel
homemade pizza.
Wow.
How long do you cook it?
That, my friend, is a mystery. But
It's a mystery.
I got one of them fancy pizza ovens now.
That's why I said.
So I
got one of them stainless. I got one of them iron skillets.
You gotta get up.
I cook my steak, my 8-ounce filet mignon, 12 minutes.
What temperature?
medium.
Okay, well I'm at
when you turn it on, you turn it all the way 360 and be full.
But you can cook a steak in that thing, right?
You could.
Like just
how long do you cook a pizza?
5 minutes, 700 degrees.
700 degrees?
700. Si, you
turn it up. But probably 4 minutes. You watching it the whole time.
You looking at it.
This ain't like a set it and forget it order.
Si, do you want to cook a pizza?
No, I was just wondering.
I would make a pizza right.
I want to eat one.
Yeah, I will. We need to say, let's move the podcast to JD's.
Yep.
And we're having.
We can do it. We need to
we're having pizza.
figure out when my wife's not going to.
I would like
she
to
will
have
not be happy.
I would like to have a boiled shrimp pizza.
She make it happen. No, my wife got
perhaps with a little fresh mozzarella.
It's my pleasure to serve you, sir.
Whatever our kids want, she's like, well, I mean, hey, if they're going to choose healthy, we're going to let them eat it. And I'm
I
like,
want to have a JD special.
That's when you just
There
start
you
packing
go.
a factor in her lunch. Say, Lottie, go find a microwave when you get to school.
I want to
that's
have a
pretty good eating,
JD
too.
special.
I'm going to make
leave
you
it
a
up
pizza.
to you.
I'm going to make you a pizza.
Yeah, and I'm going to leave it up to you what to put on it.
Well, let's take a break and let's get in that inbox.
Y'all done made me hungry.
Well, we ain't ate lunch yet.
I know it.
Hello
Thank you.
at duckcallroom.com. That's the inbox. Johnny D, what's in there?
Well,
Lippy women and pansy boys.
That's right, Si.
you know a subject line is going to catch my eye. And Janet in North Carolina sent one in that said, lippy women and pansy boys.
North Cackalack boys.
Is she talking about Brittany and Paula?
That's why it's that title.
She might be. Look, she says she loves this loyal listener. Recently had an issue and needs some dating advice for her daughter. My daughter is 20. She was recently dating a nice boy. Didn't last 2-3 months. My daughter is very lippy and sarcastic. I'm sorry.
Is she a Robertson?
Yeah, probably. This boy got his feelings hurt due to the fact that my daughter had to show him in front of his buddies how to hook up a truck and pull it out of the ditch. She said, "What are you, a city boy?" And of course, all his friends laughed. He proceeded to tell my daughter when they were alone that he was, it wasn't, she needs to be nice. She's kind of mean to him. She dumped him immediately. As a redneck woman from way back,
like her.
I'm proud of my baby girl for being a strong, independent woman. My question, where and how does she find a man that's not a pansy nowadays? I mean, come on. Where's all the rednecks? And how do y'all deal with having a lippy woman? Well, you got to body slam her first off. That's how you deal with it. I learned that.
Step one. I don't recommend that either.
Take
If she's
that
lippy, she's going to
first
fight
step.
back.
Martin.
Step 2 is, Hunter, this one ain't for you, big guy.
No. I actually do have something to say on this.
Okay.
Surprisingly,
All right.
my ex-girlfriend about 4 years ago was exactly like that.
Oh, wow.
He had a girlfriend one time, boy.
And she was lippy.
We knew
He's
that.
had
Just
several
lippy.
of them.
Thanks. No, and she knew how to drive a stick, and I didn't. And she would sometimes rub that into my face and stuff.
Yeah.
But as long as you can, I think as long as you can take the punches and like diss it out, kind of like what talking to you guys is like, then you're settled.
I'll tell you something right now. The reason Brittany and Paula are so lippy is because they live with me and Godwin. So we didn't make them better in that department. We arguably made them worse.
Allison wasn't lippy. And then she learned that's the only way to survive.
Yeah, that's sarcasm goes a long ways, and it's a lot of fun. And remember to laugh at yourself. But
is Christine lippy?
She can be.
But
tacos.
Yeah, she's a quiet lippy though. Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know what to do in your conundrum of finding boys.
Well, she needed to dump him. That's true, huh? I think she needed to dump him because he needed to be a little tougher. But
yeah, he needed to have some backbone.
It's okay if your woman is better than you at something.
Yeah,
that's fine. Brittany's better than me at a lot of things.
Grow up.
Some of it, I'm like, man, I wish I was like her in that.
Yeah,
department.
but hey, not at pulling the truck out of a ditch.
Well, I mean, my man,
that's a good point.
I can go on and on about this, about males that surround this place from time to time. So, like, I be careful on where we start pointing fingers on that deal. Like,
why are you looking over here when you're saying that?
Because I'm trying to figure out if you think I'm talking about you when I'm, in fact, this time not. Because that Honda Fit ain't gonna make it in a ditch. You're gonna get stopped before you get there, so you ain't gonna make it all the way down the side, unless you hit that edge like Becky.
I drive farm equipment, and I've driven like farm trucks and everything. What's wrong with my little Honda Fit?
I'm just glad you've got an opinion, Hunter. Thank you.
It's good on gas.
We have found Hunter's voice.
Go,
baby.
Hunter. Go, Hunter.
It gets great gas mileage.
It took us.
Bite your tongue.
It took us 3 weeks of doing this to find Hunter's voice, and I couldn't be happier.
Thing I get made fun of. Okay,
Hunter pulls up to his date at the movie theater because where else would it be? And be like, hey, get 45 miles a gallon in this hog.
I did have a girl once tell me she's not getting into that ugly thing though.
Oh, it is an odd color. In fairness.
No, it's disgusting.
Okay,
hey, that's what I'd have said. Yeah, you sure are. And you're getting out right now.
Boink.
Bonk.
See ya.
Hey, you don't ride with me? Yeah, you ain't riding with me, baby. Hey, I'll kick your butt out in a heartbeat.
Oh, where did we
bad mouth my ride?
Yeah.
I don't know how to answer the question because my wife has never been lippy. She's just not. I've never had to deal with it. And she knows more than me about a lot of things. I mean, not really winches and pulling trucks out, but I mean, she could because she's smart.
I know what Martin was talking about. Okay?
What?
Because look, if you got a crisis, don't call me.
Oh no, I know that for sure.
I'm serious.
You're the last person I'm gonna call.
No. Yeah, I'm not a crisis person.
I am. I'm good at a crisis.
And he is.
Yeah.
You good at a crisis?
Okay, I understand what you're saying because hey, the guy may have been from the city.
Yeah.
He may have honestly never had that experience.
Yeah,
and that's not his fault.
Yeah, and it ain't his fault.
It's really not his fault.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking up for him. I'm just saying sometimes you don't have that experience in your life to have taught you that. I don't go run into the ditch to figure out how to pull out of it. I ended up there as a whoopsie, and then I got to figure my way out of it.
Yeah.
So
it's true.
You know, and that's all I'm saying.
Why was the person in the ditch? That's a great. We need to know why the person was in the ditch so we can give a proper opinion.
Well, no, because I'll give you a prime example. The kids that used to live next door. Okay.
Your kids?
No, it was.
I didn't know if you was talking about your grandkids or not.
The maid's kids.
Yeah.
They drove. It's been raining. Well, they drove in the yard, in the middle of the yard. It's been raining for 2 weeks.
They're gonna be stuck.
They got stuck.
They're there.
Yeah, and then all it was, they wasn't using their head. They're teenagers.
Yeah, they short circuited for a minute.
Yeah. How'd you get them out?
4-wheel drive truck.
Oh. Yeah.
So they come over and said, Mr. Robinson, we need you to help us.
Yeah, some things you got to have life teach you. You can't YouTube.
Yeah. And I said, well, okay,
this ain't like building a bookshelf.
Yeah.
Like some stuff you just have to have.
I had to laugh because I drove over there. I said, hey, look, here's the keys to the box on the back of my truck. Open it up, get the chain out, go under.
Yeah.
Make sure.
The only difference is I'm not crawling under there.
No, yeah.
Here's the chain. Here's the rope. You go tie it up.
Yeah, I said, hey, make sure you put it on something that it is not going to tear out.
Yeah, put it on the frame.
Yeah.
Find the frame and wrap it around the frame.
I said, wrap it around something steel. I said, because if you don't, I said, when I start to pull you out, I'm going to pull a piece of the car out.
Yeah, I don't want to have the control arm to your front wheel out here laying in the yard here in about 2 seconds.
So, hey, no problem. They got muddy and all that. Got it on, and I pulled them out. No problem. But that is, they was brain dead.
Yeah.
That's my only
common sense should have told them, hey, it's been raining for the last 2 weeks. Maybe I'm not all right. Maybe I should stay on the gravel.
When I turned 16, I think one day we got 6 trucks stuck trying to get the one truck out.
No, been there too, buddy.
Well,
I would not do that today, but at the time I learned a valuable lesson.
Well, it's like that video we showed on podcast that time of Godwin to get his truck and boat out. We got 3 more stuck trying to get him out but they wouldn't wait.
It happened.
No.
Trust me, Godwin knows how to do all those things.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey.
Because he's pulled me out before.
Well, I think so, because Phil Robertson did what I didn't think was, I thought it was impossible. He sunk that big green tractor he owned.
Oh, yeah. Up to the fenders.
I'm talking about over the tires.
Yeah, up to the top of the fender on a tall wheel John Deere.
Yeah. And he got it out with 4-wheelers and side-by-sides.
Yeah, and snatch blocks. He used physics. Phil went back home and did the math.
Oh, yeah.
And figured how much pull weight he needed.
Yeah.
He did.
He could do it.
He could figure it out.
He'd come out, he'd look something, try it. Nope, got to be more snatch blocks and more equipment.
Yeah, I need a longer rope, more snatch blocks, and let's use physics to create more power on this baby.
Yeah.
So
and they literally pulled that stupid thing, and I mean, hey, it was buried.
There you go. Well, that's only one email. That's good. Next one we'll have plenty. You want to send us?
I'm going to send us out here real quick, but I got to cover this one real fast. I'm going to go as fast as I can. Josh from Wilson, North Carolina, just had a son, had to share the picture. Look how cute that baby is.
And guess what his name is?
Oh, no.
Phillip.
No.
Probably Phillip.
Godwin.
Jack, Silas, and then there's another middle name and a last name.
That's in case they want to ditch yours.
That's the fella I've been looking for all this time.
Hey,
there he is.
They're calling him Si.
That's it.
So that kid
Little Si
will probably be redneck as crap and be able to get out of anything.
It's so nice to see a happy baby. I haven't seen that in like 72 hours.
Hey, that's because he's named after Si. He came out smiling. That is Si right
Why
there.
smile?
Yeah.
That's what I told the doctor when he slapped me on the behind. You do it again, and I'm going to whoop your you know what.
Okay.
I bet you did.
Well,
I
the good news
did.
is
Hey, don't lay your hand on me.
that kid's already got battle vision glasses too, so that's what his dad says. All right, 2 Timothy 2:19. Nevertheless, God's solid foundation stands firm, sealed with his inscription. The Lord knows those who are his, and everyone who confesses the name of the Lord must turn away from wickedness. If you're living wrong, turn it around. Follow the Lord. We love you. Also, thanks to the guy that sent the fudge. There wasn't a note, but we got a lot of
Uncle Butch.
Uncle Butch's fudge.
And also, September 28th, go watch the movie The Blind.
That's it.
There you go. Look at there.
And I'm going to remind you, come up with it because I want to hear from you out there.
He wants to hear from you.
How can we better ourselves?
The world.
The world.
And the duck call room.
Hey,
Quack, quack.
you heard it here first.
We'd like to be a good show.